So hello guys, we are Ctrl.Command.Continue. I'm Davey.
I'm Gary.
I'm Such.
This is our new show. We're going to talk about games, anything new coming out, what we've been playing, and some gaming news. So I'd like to start with some gaming news, if that's alright with you guys.
Start me off, David.
Do it, Davey.
So,
Look at his wee tiny notepad.
a tiny notepad.
His little baby one.
Some interesting news out the Nintendo camp.
Oh, they got fined, didn't they?
How much?
$265 billion.
Well, that's like something that Austin Powers, isn't it? $1 billion.
How much did they get fined?
No, $30.2 million.
What is it they did? I don't know anything about this.
They stole the information from some guy to make the 3DS and then claimed they didn't do it.
Is this some sort of James Bond shit? Did they just dive in the back window and that and take it?
Pretty much. So turns out Nintendo are a bunch of thieves who just, steal shit.
No, you know
Really?
that.
Honestly.
If you put Nintendo backwards.
Where did they get the guy from? Who was the guy who had the patent in that? What was the story?
Can't remember his name, but he'd been a long-term employee of Sony.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yes, I don't know. Well, he patented the 3D technology without 3D glasses, and then
Right.
They used it.
they infringed upon it, and then he won his case
So,
against Nintendo.
and how much did they get charged?
$30.2 million.
30.2.
What's that in pounds?
See for them, that's
15
like a
million.
week's wage.
17, 18 million probably.
Aye.
Yeah.
So, aye.
So that's probably at least a pocket money gone.
That's like one Mario game out the window.
Many 3DSs have been sold, for God's sake.
They
you know
just
what I mean?
re-released Mario like 3DS, 0.2, 0.4, 0.7.
The same Mario game on every
You
console.
get the the XL limited edition and that. That's terrible.
I
I
know.
know.
So, Nintendo,
Screw you.
Sneaky buggers.
you said it. Now I've got a bit more news. I think it might excite you too.
Davey's pregnant.
Not as much as me. I'm not pregnant.
Oh.
I might look it, but I'm not. Saints Row 4's been announced.
I know. We were watching the trailer
We
yesterday.
actually watched the trailer, and you can
Do you know
fly.
who released it?
6.
August 23rd.
Spot on.
Me and this handsome gentleman beside me, I've actually just finished filming a little
Did we-
co-op thing we did on it.
We did a wee skit with it, just kind of
We just
mayhem.
destroyed things, and that'll probably be out. I don't know when this will be out, but it'll probably be out fairly soon. To when this is.
I'm going to take a guess. There's such a woman in it.
I'm always
Such
a
as the
woman.
woman in it. Yeah, he's always a woman.
See, in fairness, see my woman in Saints Row, she is sexy.
But you would say that because you're a weirdo. The first thing he
And
said.
you created her.
I did build her from my own image.
See, in every game he plays, like, and it's got a girl in it, he always talks about that. Like, I know, I'm sure we'll be getting to this later on, but we're in Tomb Raider. The first thing
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, he's like, I got Tomb Raider. I was like, how is it?
I'd bang Lara.
Yeah, that was it.
Pretty
Right
much.
away, I bang Lara. There's no ifs, ands, or buts in it. There's no, game's pretty good. It's just, I bang Lara.
See,
That's
in
exactly
fairness,
what you said to me as well.
it was the same text. I just kind of sent it to both of you.
What, are we not good enough to get
I know, I can even get a
No, because
personalised text.
see in my phone, I group everything together. So if I didn't send the same text twice,
So you just send groups of people text about how you think computer game characters are sexy?
well, I thought you two appreciate it.
But anyway, back to that. Saints Row 4, I thought the trailer looked ridiculous. Like, the guy was flying in it. It was like some sort of weird Matrix thing
Right.
going
Well,
on.
what I hear about it, what's the gang called?
The Saints,
Yeah,
Third Street
you're
Saints.
president, and you're getting attacked by aliens.
See, apparently what happened was,
That just sounds mental to me.
TGX, they originally were going to make an add-on called Enter the Dominatrix, and then thought,
Right.
screw it, let's make a full game of just being ridiculous.
That's just Saints Row though, isn't it?
No,
What
What
I
other
seen
game
on
can
the-
you get off with big rubber dildos and blowing up cars with them?
You'll
Modern
see
War-
that soon.
Modern Warfare 5.
Well, as we were saying there, like, I think that trailer, I watched it and it did say that this was the last one, which I think is a bit of a shame because Saints Row 1 was amazing, but it was a Grand Theft Auto rip, pretty much. It was, but then as the series went on, it became its own, and then by the third one, it really became its own entity. It did lose a lot of the customization from the second one, but it was still good. So I'm hoping that the fourth one really pulls back in some of that freedom from the second one, and the kind of quality gameplay it had in the third one to make it.
The thing will be
Shut
different
up.
though. It's a new developer because TGX.
Yeah, THQ is it no?
THQ. Sorry,
THQ,
I'm
yeah.
naming George Lucas's company.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably because THQ went bust not that long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's quite quick firing out a new game then from a different company.
It is really quick. I didn't expect 23rd August so soon.
It is
That's
pretty
a bit
soon.
surprising.
But
to
if
be
it
honest.
was getting worked on as a DLC,
Right,
they've
I
already
suppose.
started working on it. The idea was already there, the concepts are already there,
You
the
just gotta
engine's
really
already there.
You just got to really expand upon it, really, haven't you?
Totally.
Because remember that THQ were just the publishers. It was what is it? Violation Studios was the actual developers of it. So
Was it?
yeah, I think it was
Can't
anyway.
remember.
Oh well.
You can
23rd
check
August.
that
I know
out.
you used to would be
That is a ridiculous
pretty
game.
excited about that one. I know you used to really like Saints
Yeah.
Row 3. Me and
Well,
Guns are going
you-
to play
you
it.
do get to
right enough,
chase Gimps with horse-drawn carriage
Yeah, there is
while
a scene.
whipping them with dildos. It's-
There is a scene. Yeah.
when
in
else
Saints
can you
Row
do
3
that?
Where
but
you
only
yeah.
Saints Row.
In Amsterdam.
I don't know if this is new news, but it's new news to me. Because we all know The Last of Us
Mhm.
was delayed.
Was it?
I didn't, but now I do.
Yeah, it
Carry
was
on.
delayed. And it's been given a release date of June 14th.
2014.
June 14th.
June 14th.
That's sooner than I thought it was.
And it's going to be a 12 to 16 hour campaign. Which is
Wow.
quite impressive. That's what the article I read, that's what was said.
So is that confirmed? Because
No, they're still working on the game, I suppose. So
June
it could
14th. Because the way it was looking,
PS4,
it was going to be
yeah.
PS4 and later next year, maybe
Mm.
possibly the year after.
But maybe it'll be a port.
No,
They'll probably do
it's
PS3 then PS4 it.
That's fine though.
Mm,
But if it's
yeah,
coming out in
that's
June,
fine, yeah.
that's awesome.
I know.
But yeah, it's a
Really
PS3
looking forward to that
exclusive.
game.
Naughty Dog are awesome though.
What have you got to say about the trailer that you've seen?
What one?
The Last of Us.
That's awesome. I've not seen the trailer. No.
Oh, it just looks stunning.
See, to be honest, all I've seen of the game is a wee girl in a room with a brick and
So
she
you have
bashes
seen
a
the
guy in the
trailer?
head. But that's an
Would
old
you
one
pump
though.
her?
She looks like Ellen Page.
Would you
It
pump
is
her?
Ellen Page.
Is it?
She
She's
does
in
the
every
voice.
game now.
you
She's
pump her?
doing Two Souls as
Would you
You
well.
on
pump her?
2 Souls.
No, I don't like Ellen Page. Her head ratio to body is weird. Sorry, Ellen, if you're watching.
I don't think she is, man. I don't
think
worry
so. I
about
think you're
it.
alright with it.
A few new games out in the next couple of weeks. I know I've got a feeling Guns may be excited about this one. Is Gears of War Judgment.
Yeah, I'm not excited.
I'm not excited either,
It's the most lame guy they made a story about.
but then I'm not going to bash it until
Right.
I've
Until
played
you
it sort
see
of thing. But I'm not. It's not a. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to
Nah,
get this.
Not
you
at
know.
all.
I was kind of happy it just finished it because it was good. Could be 3 series, but
Yeah, us guys had a good
And they did end it.
Aye, well,
Yeah.
kind of. Marcus just stabbed the
Aye.
woman in the chest. Spoiler.
spoiler. You know, everybody's played it, I think,
I'll tell you the whole master plan. No.
and
Done.
we all had a good cry together.
Oh, we had a really good. That was.
Dom! Dom! Dom!
Guns is crying now, just thinking about it.
The only thing is though, no Cliffy B in this game. He's left the company.
What's he doing now?
He's starting an independent company, just doing his own thing. I think
Is he just taking lines of coke off hookers' backs?
he might as well.
That's all I imagine that guy doing.
He's a
Just
good
riding
man.
off into the sunset.
Well,
taking
with a
coke.
chainsaw in his hand, just going yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking cowboy. I love how like when you ever see him at like E3 and that, he would always be there with like the tight shirts, tank top snap, pure flexing his guns,
He-
everything.
He's the rock star of publishing.
Publishing what?
Cock.
A new Walking Dead game.
Aye.
Well, is
The
it season
FPS
2?
one.
No, it's not.
No,
not.
it's Judgment. It's a prequel to season 1. It's a prequel to
The TV show.
the TV show.
Oh, so it's that
The fella with the crossbow. Forgot his name.
Darryl.
Darrow and his brother, his crazy brother.
Oh, Merle's a dick.
So you play them two, and it's it's an FPS. It kind of snuck up on me, this one.
When is it? What's the dates on
I've
that?
got March
What's the-
22nd here.
And it's flying under the radar that slow.
So
It's
that's
going to
like,
be shit. It's going to be shit.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because all I ever saw was way back like last year. It was just like a clip showing.
They probably
Walking
saw
Dead.
Telltale's Walking Dead and just went,
Because Telltale's
Oh, no.
Walking Dead
But
was
that's
actually good.
aye.
That's
but,
different. No, that
come
was
on.
kind of slow paced, kind of narrative. But this
And
is
it
going to
was
be a
good.
first person shooter.
but what's this going to be like? What, just shooting through waves of zombies?
And can it be because Daryl was only using the crossbow? Really, he's not a very kind of content
Well-
killer.
Well, he didn't get his crossbow until
Yeah, he wasn't at
Later
the
on.
start.
Was he not?
No,
it's on their way. What's the city they're in the first one?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. It's on their way to there,
All right.
and that's what the game's
think-
based around.
I think Darrow is a really, really strong character. And I'm actually watching through Walking Dead again from season 1.
I thought you were going to say season 3. I haven't seen it.
No,
Neither
I've
have I.
I've already seen the latest episode, but I've started watching it again from the start to now. And knowing what's kind of happens later, and then to going back and watching it, you can really see his like kind of character progression
All right.
Yeah,
really well.
I was about to
through the
say
first and
season
second
2.
one,
He
and
really
especially
comes
season
into his
2.
own, yeah.
And
It was
yeah,
going with Sophia. You saw him as a good guy.
yeah, and he comes out as a really, really strong character, and is where I'm at now in season 3, which I'm up to like episode, I think it's 13, which is the latest one that's out. It's 12 or
Must be
13.
only 2 left then.
Yeah, there's only a few left, but even now, like he is like basically he's
The main man.
he's top dog.
Well, I
He's
haven't seen
for,
season 3
for
yet,
me.
so
I think
He's
I've
not
seen
like he's not maybe
Yeah.
not like he's for me he's my favourite character by a mile. I love him.
I still live by Andrew Lincoln.
when you might.
Yeah, Rick obviously. Rick and Darrow are just they two just
Hold the show.
shot right up, man. They're just amazing.
And T-Dog with his one-liners.
So
Yo,
possibly,
T-Dog.
what's it called? Judgment.
I don't know.
Be a
I would
rental
give it
for
a
you,
try
maybe.
because
It
I
could be a
do
diamond
love
in
The
the rough.
Walking Dead,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
I do.
love that universe.
See, to be honest with you, like with the Telltale Walking Dead, I didn't expect
That
Me
what
either.
I got. Do you know
No,
what I
I,
mean? It was
I
like,
told you to play it.
Yes.
I was like, this game is excellent.
And I was going to completely bypass it until
Yeah.
Sudge really he really said, "Like,
Because
dude, honestly,
see that first
this is-
episode,
this is
I was
good.
just like,
I wouldn't have got it if it wasn't on Steam Autumn Sale.
no.
That's
Well, I got
when I
it
picked
for, I think I
up
got it
for
for
a
half
tenner.
price, to be honest.
And that was probably one of my favourite games, top 5 definitely favourite games of last year.
That
Was
was.
Walking Dead.
It wasn't
was
good.
amazing.
I've still not completed it though. I'm chapter 4.
Definitely get to the end. The ending is
I
powerful.
think bad things are
I'm
going
in
to happen
chapter
though.
3.
Oh, I'll keep going. It's good.
If I play any more, then more good people will die. So I'm like, if I just stay here, they'll stay alive.
See, I know what's going to happen next. You know, it's good.
I'll cry, man. I'm emotional with these things.
I was watching Walking Dead season 3. I'm not going to drop no spoilers, but I was crying earlier on.
I was crying in season 2, so it's alright. It's alright.
Eyebrows.
You're not a real man till you cry. The new God of War game.
Yeah, that came out today. That dropped today.
Right.
Didn't it?
We were
Today.
talking about that this morning. Like I just didn't hear anything about it.
Well, I heard a lot about it.
No,
It had a lot of
Yeah.
heat behind it, but I'm just not interested.
I was fine. I'd never played God of War 1 or 2. I played 3. It was good. It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
It
aye.
was very good. But they ended it, and
I can't really remember how.
And I'm getting
Did he not
really-
kill his dad or something. Didn't
he
he?
just punches the piss out of his
That was-
face, and you keep
You
pressing,
gotta keep
squares,
pressing the
like,
button. Your screen's going off full of blood of
full of
that.
blood, and you just keep going.
Does it not go in first person mode as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
first
just-
person, and you can see his face going apart and blood everywhere. But it's this whole trend that they're doing now that
They
I
finish
really
a-
don't like.
They finish
It's
a
like
series and then they say
they
"Funny
make a
game."
huge deal out of finishing a season. Gears of War did it.
Mass Effect.
God of War did it.
Halo done it.
Halo done it. They made a huge deal about them chucking it, but
Yeah.
that wasn't really. That was another company took it on because Microsoft owned the rights for it. So that's a bit different. You know, so they're just doing this thing where they make a huge deal about finishing it and saying, you know, penultimate episode, it's all over, it's done, we're finishing it, and then 2
yeah.
years later, new game pops. Yeah, it's like I don't
It's because
care.
it's free money.
I understand
That's- yeah.
logistically why
Mm.
they do it, and I understand why the games company do it, but I just think that it's not good. It's not a good idea.
Aye.
And like as I think we can move on to talk about as well, like, you know, Metal Gear Solid, they came out with their, you know, the 4, and it was like, Metal Gear is over, it's done,
Aye, it was
and then
Snake's Tale.
and it's
no,
over.
I think what happened with that was Solid Snake was done.
But you just
He's
wanted
the character you
the
wanted.
way-
Hideo
though.
Kojima said that Solid Snake is finished, and he's going to pass it on to new hands and let them take the.
But then
Let Mr.
then you,
Moneypants take charge.
but then you get what happened now. Okay.
Revengeance.
Metal Gear Revengeance.
But yeah, so Metal Gear Revengeance, is that what it's called?
No.
I don't give a
Metal
shit.
Gear Metal Gear
Revengeance.
Rising's Revengeance.
Something
I
like that.
don't give a
They
shit. what
basically
it's
made a
called.
new word.
Pretty much the reason for the new word was because the game got cancelled, and Revengeance was the game coming back, and it's his
Whoa.
new story. So he's like, we need a new word, so he went revenge.
Ants. Well,
That's so stupid.
my stance on the game is I
Is that
had
real, or
no.
did you just
No,
talk
that is true.
I had no idea. I didn't know that.
Hideo Kojima told me.
shit? Okay, so it's
Personally?
bullshit.
No, on a documentary.
So I don't know. Like I think we have a few trailers here to watch, and we can talk about it. So I think
Metal
we have
Gear being one of
we
them.
have this one ready. So let's watch it.
Is this an old trailer?
Nah, this is the Revengeance trailer from when they changed the name.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
My sword can make judgment happen.
He's going to say it in a minute, I think.
I don't think that was exact words though.
So already I'm just like flashy bullshit.
I get it though. It's like trying to kind of tie in with kind of Japanese culture with the samurai and the way the soldier, but
That
No.
Raiden was a kind of cyborg ninja. Crazy
not at
man.
the
see,
start. It
even
was
if
just
you-
Solid Snake clone, and then it was this kind of well, not a Solid Snake clone, but
But see right away there.
Oof.
I
Like-
think they had this really
Just
really
right
cool
in half.
idea where they could cut people in half.
He looks like Reno from Final Fantasy VII.
He does actually, doesn't he?
But then look at this. It's the fact that I think in one scene he's like throwing a Metal Gear tank about by his hands.
Was that a robot guy?
Aye, they're all cyborgs.
Oh.
Well, he's not a robot guy now. He's a bit of a
Look at him, he looks like some sort of Sebastian looking guy. Like,
Ah,
"Hey,
Sebastian with
middies."
his big pearl necklace on.
Aye, the pearl necklace that I gave him.
Oh, look at this.
Right, so right here, this looks gay. I'm just gonna go out flat and say this looks gay. I think this looks totally terrible. And I was watching when the first day I seen this trailer, I went, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, I thought the same as well.
I think they just wanted to use this cutting engine, then thought, how can we make a whole game about that? And then they thought,
I mean, look at that. Like, he didn't even kick that car, and how did it go in there?
oh.
Sonic Boom.
But
boom.
watch how easy it is to kill a gecko now. Oh, no, it's no shows.
I mean, what? Like, why? Why is none of
left
his?
of that
Why
man.
is none of his pals helping him there? You just watch them get sliced to pieces.
Because to hit them it's in slow motion, but big riding it's all quick, you know.
Right,
But
okay.
Raiden was not that fast in the last game.
Yeah, where did this all happen? Well, no.
This is after. Originally it was going to be between 2 and 4 to give an idea of what his story was.
and
but
see if he was this much of a badass.
look,
How
he's
did he
picking that up like that. How's that? It's just
See if he
stupid.
was this much of a badass. How did he get so humped in the Metal Gear series himself and get totally destroyed?
Hi, by a couple of guys going, oh, what's that noise?
There he is.
He's so camp.
For me, like, I was in the same boat as you guys. I was just like, what the beep is this? But until I saw the reviews coming out, and I was like,
I know.
I
and
want
this
to
is-
try
I
this,
think
but
this is-
not buy it, but maybe rent it.
I think this is maybe where we need to roll now because, I mean, look at this piss. It looked to me like shit.
The best bit at the end of this trailer is when it goes, rise.
I mean, right, I understand, right, so basically, it was the dudes who made Vanquish, and Vanquish was shit hot.
Good game. Very good
It
game.
really was. If you've not played it, you need to get on that because it's really, really good.
It's
right.
like Gears of War, but like with great, fast, and interesting guns.
Slidey knees.
Sliding
And knee
knees.
slides, jet slides.
I played the demo. I played the demo when
It
before it was out.
It was very,
It's
very
like,
good.
it's only, I think it's only 8 chapters, right? But every chapter is just like, and at the end of it, you just feel like an absolute badass.
I thought you were going to.
No, I can't beat that anymore. once I beat it 3 times, that's me. Look, you cut a box in half.
Yeah, like
apparently-
that
Sorry,
whole
I stopped
thing-
watching it there.
See, kind of back to that. Apparently, there's 3 optional missions in that game where you do stealth mode, but it's so kind of basic. It's like go in a box and hide behind a bunch of guards.
Oh, the box is like the staple of Metal Gear.
Yeah, but
I know that's like their
I
thing.
know it's
Huh?
a wee joke, but
Just a box.
What's that? It's a box. Yeah, you're totally right with that. I know.
But the thing with Snake, when you're doing that, you did that once maybe in the entire game, and you always got caught. No
Yeah.
matter how many times you tried to get in the box. Why is that box moving? But in this one, it's like
If you don't move, you don't get caught. He just goes. Oh, just a
sometimes you place it at random places. Though, see, put it in front of his living room. He's like, I don't put that there.
box. Well, he's gonna be disappointed.
Anyway,
So yeah, that was Metal Gear, whatever.
No,
Rise and
yeah.
Revengeance. although I
Right.
still want to play it in a weird way.
See, right,
Fair
this
enough.
is the thing. I don't want to play it, and I understand that the reviews are coming out now, and it's been by pretty trusted people. Like, you know, Angry Joe,
Angry Joe loved it.
and he's usually pretty good on these things.
Mhm.
If I ever need to kind of have an honest opinion about something, he is usually the dude I go to, and he says it's pretty good, so I do trust him. But I don't know. I did enjoy Vanquish. I just think they might have pumped Metal Gear in a way that I don't like it.
But
They're
the
changing
thing
it into
is,
something I don't want it to be,
but
personally.
as Kojima says, this is not a Metal Gear Solid game. This is Metal Gear in the universe, but a completely different thing. 'Cause it's supposed to be kind of half jokingly as
Hang
well.
on a minute, wasn't there a
There's a Metal Gear
yeah.
Zero's coming
That
out.
was it.
It's following the big boss's tail. But you've seen the
boss?
the gameplay for that looks awesome.
Oh yeah, that looks shit hot. I
It
remember
looks,
that.
I think it's going to be PlayStation 4 though, because that graphics
Yeah.
are insane.
Probably.
The rain particle effects and the car driving just looks mental. And it's open world as well,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, you're
That's
probably
good.
right with the PS4 there.
Aye.
So
what
what
else
about
we
you?
got in this shit?
What you been playing, Davey?
I just
What
saw it
have
there.
I been playing?
Have a look at that. Devil May Cry. Now
Yeah,
see,
I'm
see,
seeing- Look at that.
have a look. See,
Would you like to buy it off me?
what are you buying? See,
How gay does Dante look these days? I
He
know he
looks-
looked pretty gay with the blonde hair, but
he
now he
looks
just looks like an
pretty
emo kid.
Devil May Cry, obviously the reboot, not the original, was a bit of a surprise to me. Like, I didn't have any really intention of playing it. Fiance bought me it and stuck it in, and I thought it
Fiance
was
or the
brilliant.
game?
I stuck. Yeah, the game. But yeah, okay. Yeah, Devil May I can't stop laughing. It was just such a surprise. So played Devil May Cry, played through the full game, and I've not played a game that just makes me feel like a badass. Everything down to, see when you learn all your different combos, you all your different weapons, and the music together, because the music in this game is brilliant. I thought, I just feel like an absolute badass.
Well, I think we've got the opening scene ready here, so let's.
Is it a reimagining then? Because I've not really been a Devil May Cry fan at all, really, to be honest.
It is. It is an origin story, kind of like the same idea as Tomb Raider,
but in a different universe almost.
Okay, so what we got here then?
Got some streetlights. Big eye.
We should probably wait till Dante comes into it. I think is when you get to see.
Is there not a scene in this one though that Mop pits his hair and makes him have a blonde wig and he's like, "No, not for me."
No,
yes.
Not in a million years or something like. Yeah. That
yes.
caused a lot of shit.
That's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek saying, "Screw you guys, we don't care what you care."
I
about
think
this
the
game.
problem with it was they did it for a laugh, but they lingered on it too long. I think that was the problem though. It was funny. It was a kind of cool, quirky idea, but it would have been quicker if it was drop and then pull.
I think the thing as well that people were really, really pissed off about is that it's such a departure from the original Dante.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Devil May Cry fan. I enjoyed. I've actually played 1 and 4, and then this one, but I'm not a big like protector of it. Do you know what I mean? If the game's good, the game's good.
I think that's maybe what a lot of people need to accept is these games, obviously there's a lot of them and they change, so they don't need to have the guy can change. He's a guy, you know. He obviously ages like other people do. If you're doing it Origins, he's going to look younger, he's going to have a different attitude to life if you take this as a figurative thing. So you know it's going to happen. Like he's going to be different, and if you can't accept that, then I don't really think you're a proper fan of the game, because you know it's different. You accept the game for what it is, not for the character will be different.
See, the one thing I have heard about it though, because the thing about Dante and the old Devil May Cry is the games were used to be solid, and apparently this one you can fly through quite easily.
Pretty easy, but there is like
mega hard difficulty.
Look at that old whore.
She doesn't look sexy, does she?
She has got like, she looks like remember in the really really old Frankenstein movie, The Bride, and then you had the bride.
Nah, she had a big fro.
Yeah, but take the fro off.
Take the fro out of her, I suppose. Whoa, she's a ninja now.
No, it's different. There's a lot of humping and grinding at this bit.
Is it a children's game?
It's a 16.
Peggy 16.
Yeah, Peggy 16.
Wait, I thought it was all kind of different universe. This kind of looks like an Earth.
No, it is. It's set. I suppose, I don't know.
Is this in Partying Hard?
Oh, like angels and devils live between us.
What happens in the game is you kind of go between. Well, all your levels are done in limbo, and the world just like. That's the only way I can describe it. Kind of blows up, and you're in limbo, and that's where all the levels take place. That's another thing about this game. The level design is brilliant.
Yeah.
The levels. There's a level in a nightclub, and it's like the music, and it's like I don't know how.
Does it feel like Blade?
Describe it. A bit. The music's in the distance, though the bass drum beat. Dum, 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 is in the distance, and then. I don't know how to describe it. It's just mental.
Yeah, Sudge is on his computer game horn now. He's
like,
I just think that's a bit derogatory towards women and angels.
Oh, you do.
He'll be like this as soon as we're done here. Can I borrow Devil May Cry for a minute?
Just for the intro scene.
Pounding away at himself.
Blasting it.
Look at that.
Alright, would you look at that? Ninja Theory, are they the guys that did Ninja Gaiden, I'm guessing?
Who were they?
I don't know.
Who did Ninja Theory do? Actually, that's a good point.
Don't know. Davey, this game's vulgar. Heavenly Sword. So it's going to be terrible. I'll see that. This was a terrible game, wasn't it?
Remember this game?
Now,
Davey, just forget about it.
Right, I'll not play that game then. For me, like, it was one of those games. It was £2.
A lighter?
Not with me, but we've got some absinthe later. We'll burn it.
Well, yeah, we'll burn it.
Thanks. You'll save me from.
Davey, honestly, see, for your idea of playing computer games, don't play that game. It'll make you angry with life and computer games.
Or do it and film yourself.
Yeah,
Just like Cat Mario, yeah.
you don't die as much because the game you can blast through and you've got one weapon.
What if I put it in super
I played
hard?
the demo and
It's just one
it
attack.
was
I'm pretty sure it's
disgusting.
just square, square, square. You can push in square.
but I would to be fair, I would maybe play it. If you like Devil May Cry, you might enjoy it.
Nino Kuni.
Ah,
I think I might be the only one that has played it.
You're the only one that's played. I played the demo. I did play the demo.
I'm not really a big JRPG fan, so I'm probably not playing
Okay,
it.
I'm going to say right now, I played the demo and I have the complete horn for this game. I think we've got the trailer.
Yeah,
You need to watch this. Let's watch this together because
Well, it is. Is it drawn by the guys that did
it's
Studio Ghibli?
Studio Ghibli done all
did
the
the
cutscenes.
animations. I mean, look at that.
It looks kind of.
And you've got this open world map. You can run around like the old school games. You know, you get the world
So-
map. You can move around yourself. That is just beautiful in itself. That
How-
sold me from the point, just right away. Boom.
See,
world map.
it
And
does.
look,
It does
and
look
look,
really
there you
pretty.
go. Right.
Aye.
You
Your
don't
own
just
ship.
get a
You
boat,
can
yeah.
free roaming on your ship.
See, that does look a bit interesting, actually.
And the character animation there is amazing. The graphics there, it's cartoonish and
Whoa.
that, yeah. But the design is amazing.
Hello.
Right, Such calm down. But everything about it's got so much character.
Oh, it's like a big fat princess.
I think this game looks amazing. Honestly, I cannot wait to play this game.
See the way the graphics are done. It's really, really cool. Actually, I'm quite enjoying that.
I mean, look at. I don't even. I'm just so. Every time I see
You
this,
just
I
sound
just
pure
get.
in
I'll get
awe.
lost for words. And the battle sequences there, like
they've
as
got
you
a
can see,
Pokemon
it's-
kinda thing,
it's
don't
very-
they?
Yeah, it's like
Aye.
The
familiars they're called.
The battle sequences are very, very,
Familiar.
very JRPG though. It's very regimented. You know, you have your things.
I'm guessing it's attack
The
special.
way,
and
the
something
way,
else.
the way it
Item.
kind of works is you control one character,
Kinda like
and you
Final
set.
Fantasy
Final Fantasy 7 you controlled all three, man.
13. You controlled one guy.
13, yeah.
Boys, you can get a fucking
Yeah.
dragon and fly it.
What you do is you set
Look how beautiful that
you
looks.
set commands for your other two,
Aye.
but they can be a bit silly. That's probably the only bad thing about the battle system is your AI controlled. They just burn through their mana like I can't
Okay.
click my fingers. I broke them. Don't know why I tried it.
Like
but
that.
it's just that's one down point. The other being is it's absolutely slam full packed with tutorials.
Is it?
You know a tutorial's coming straight away. It's like,
Really.
hang on, there's a monster in that bush. There's a tutorial coming here, isn't there? Yeah, but
And how far into this game are you?
15 hours.
And you're
15
still getting tutorials.
That's quite heavy handed.
But then the way
Is it really
I
basic
play-
tutorials though? Like,
I play like games like that really slowly and
Aye.
level up and grind, so I'm not blasting through it. You could probably get to where I was in about half the time probably. But bar that, game's brilliant. I would definitely recommend Nino Kuni.
how long is it though? Because I'll probably get bored of it.
Yeah, very long. You're probably
Is it not
I'm
the
gonna
50s and 60s?
yeah, I would probably say about the 50-60 hour mark.
Right.
Long game. It is a long game.
I just don't really have time to do that. 50-hour game, to be honest. I'll probably.
I think it's
Neither
one of
have I,
those games.
so I've
I
only
think you
played
do.
so much.
I think you do have the time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not as quick as you would like.
Yeah.
Take a couple
You know what I
months.
mean? It would
Aye.
take a while, but that way it settles in a bit more for you
Aye.
because, you played these games before.
Aye.
They're long.
I think the last one I
Like
did was Final
Skyrim,
Fantasy
I
10.
played that for months and it was 125 hours. I played it for 130 hours.
I've still not finished that.
What, 10? Final
No,
Fantasy 10, did you say that?
Skyrim I've not finished.
Skyrim, I finally did finish it, actually.
It's a good game.
I think I'm like level.
Just took me quite a while.
I'm like level 40, but I've actually done no of the story.
Oh yeah.
I just
wandered for
I
so
maxed
long.
my guy
You
out,
can
man.
get lost in
It was
stuff
so
like
good.
I
that.
think that's what happened. Did you what killed me? Playing into Thieves Guild stuff, because that was so many
It was
missions.
brutal.
And I was like, I did all that, and then it was like, oh, I can't bother playing the game.
You guys were telling me you got a Tomb Raider.
Oh,
I've not played that yet.
I've completed it.
I can't say much. I've played about an hour and a half of it, but
And all he does
it's
is look at
insane.
her backside, probably.
No, because she's an empowering woman.
He's got that cheat like you had in the second one. You can make her naked and blonde. Remember?
I don't know what to make her
No,
blonde.
I never had that cheat.
Tomb Raider 2 had a cheat where you can
You
make
had
her
to
naked
stand
and
in a
blonde.
circle for like 15 hours, come back 3 days later after you threw your pancakes in the microwave, and then she'll get naked somehow.
That's not.
And go blonde.
That's
I
not.
must
what
say,
happened.
there's one thing I miss about from the old Tomb Raider. It's every time you pick something up, she goes, aha.
They should do that in this
That's
one.
weird.
No,
Did you
do you
get off on
remember
that?
Tomb Raider 2? She still picks her up and go, aha.
No. Right. Let,
Anyway,
I don't know anything about this game, so drop me some bombs.
Tomb Raider is
I know
pretty-
it looks pretty sweet.
pretty much, it's a origin story.
Right.
I basically reimagine of Lara Croft.
She's like 19 or something in it.
20.
20.
Not being
So
paying
she's
attention.
Not in
But yeah,
America.
she's 20. She's on an expedition to
Yamatai.
Yamatai, it's called.
A made-up island. It's kind of like Bermuda Triangle, but worse.
It's called the Dragon's Triangle, and dragons are worse than Bermuda's. What? Anyway,
Bermuda's actually a baby dragon.
well, there you go, adult dragon, and their ship crashes. That's your story.
And you start with getting attacked by men, and you've got to run away. It's quite tense.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal to be quite honest.
See, the first thing you do, you fall down and get a spike through your stomach,
Mhm.
and I was like, that looks bad.
You do spend a lot of your time in Tomb Raider falling, if that
Right.
makes sense. You're falling down
Chasms.
a lot of chasms,
Well,
yeah. But-
you gave me a copy of it, not an illegal copy, the actual copy. You gave me it down.
How
I think
you played it yet?
me and you are gonna maybe
Maybe
drop this into
we
a
got
little
multiplayer?
co-op multiplayer
Aye.
thing. I think we're gonna run the multiplayer maybe sometime this week or something.
I haven't done multiplayer.
I don't know what it's
didn't
like.
play
I
it.
don't know if it's just like Team Deathmatch or that, but
What I heard
if
that,
it's in the vein of like Uncharted, then aye, because that game online's awesome.
yeah, yeah, that's another game we actually have for our little series thing that we're working on right now. We have Uncharted 3 co-op, which is old, but it's got it's awesome.
The story campaign in it is kind of for multiplayer.
There's a
quite
story
fun.
campaign.
Well,
There's
it's
a story
not, it's
multiplayer, yeah.
really basic story. It's like get to this objective, open these things. But
Yeah,
since
but-
there's set targets and it's like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
precise,
It makes it really
Co-op
good.
multiplayer's a lot more fun than
it's really
team
far more fun.
deathmatch and all that
Well,
rubbish.
then again, we're also doing Crysis 3, which see the multiplayer in that game is just
Yeah, which I think we can, because you've not played this yet.
I've
I
not
think we
played
need to sell
Crysis
you
yet.
on this. It's
Well-
Crysis 3. Fucking hell.
there's a game mode in it called Hunter.
I
and
had
it's
a
the
shot
most
of Hunter,
tense
yeah.
Yeah, we
thing
gave
I've
you a
had in
shot
a
of that.
while. It's like you were playing at my house last
Yeah,
week.
but the first game I didn't even know what was happening.
You
You
were
were
just-
going, there's somebody behind you. I'm
Aye,
like,
you're just getting chased.
what?
That's the best
I
thing.
just ran in circles.
You get chased, and then when you die, you become a hunter, and you're totally invisible with a sniper rifle. Bow and
Right,
arrow.
so Crysis 3 multiplayer is
Well, yeah,
top
as
notch.
it's already out now, I put up a video the other day of me doing the multiplayer, and it was just a montage, and obviously I used my friend Bunty. I used his music.
Bunty
He's
Beats.
badass. You
Yeah.
know, he's
Good
got
guy.
skills. He's amazing. So I used his music. Obviously, being a friend of mine, he's given me permission to use it, which was really nice of him. And I think that video kicked ass. You know, I'm not saying it's the best gameplay, but I think I just had so much fun playing it.
Mhm.
And all I was doing was trying to check out the capture card, see if it was working alright. That was it. And then as soon as I started the game on, it was like 4 kills in a row, and I just went, you know, I looked at my computer like, am I recording? Yeah. And for the rest of I only played 3 games worth, and I cut it into one section, and I was just fucking killing people.
There's something about this game though. See when you're playing online, like you know when you play Battlefield and Call
Mhm.
of Duty,
Like, yeah,
you get kills, but see in this game, see when you get about 4 kills in a row, you feel like an absolute machine.
but it was actually you. I was
Aye.
going to be a half and half on it. I was maybe going to rent it, because I love Crysis and I love Crysis 2. So it was a natural. I was obviously going to get Crysis 3
Yeah.
regardless. I was
Mhm.
always going to get it, but I didn't really have the money right now. But he got it, and I seen someone else playing it.
Right.
It was Hutch. Actually, it was Hutch. I watched Hutch play it, and he was just going mental for it.
It's a really.
And
good
again,
game.
Hutch is another guy on YouTube I really enjoy. So I watched him play it, and I was like, if he's digging it, then I know I'm gonna have something good to say about it as well. So I stuck it on, and then
Right.
he said to me, he's like, dude, you will love this. We need to get this. You will love it.
Right.
And
There's
I-
just a change up in it though. See with having the stealth mechanic and like the big armor, it just totally changes the gameplay because you've got to totally change your style of
Yeah.
fighting.
So yeah, so
So
so,
good.
so I got it, and the first thing I experienced in it, right, when I put it in, the first thing I experienced was I put it on, and he was there, and he wasn't there, he was obviously in his house, but we went on, and he was like, dude, let's try a hunter, and I went, okay, what's the goal here? What am I meant to do? And he's like, run. so from there I was just like, okay. So I put it on, and I messed up, and I put on a 1v1 because I thought that's how I just put match hunter, but it turned out I put a private match on. But that was honestly one of the best decisions of my life, because I put it on, and it started off, he was the hunter and I was the guy getting hunted, and I didn't know what was going on other than this predator,
But the best thing is,
and I was shitting myself.
see when
And
you're the opposite team, your mic switches off to the other person. So
Yeah,
when
so-
I'm a hunter, Gary can't hear me coming.
Yeah, I can't hear him speaking, so everyone just went quiet. I was like, Saj, Saj, Saj. Saj kid does boom, 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 like in Aliens. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was terrified. It was
I
amazing.
can see you holding down the hairs in the back of your
Oh,
neck.
I know. I was just getting so. I was.
Such a
It
good
was
game.
amazing. And yeah, it works as a 5-round game. So you
Have
obviously play
shots.
5 rounds, and the winner of the
Yeah.
accumulative rounds is the winner. But at that point, the mic kicks back in. You can speak to each other. And as soon as that 5 round ended, we were both just pissing ourselves. When the mic cut us on, we were both laughing, and I was just like, mate, this was the best decision of my life. I was like, this game's amazing. And since then, I've been playing it solid. I love it.
So pretty much
Absolutely.
what you were
You,
saying.
you also got an 8v8 hunter as well, so there's 8
yeah.
people soldiers.
Oh, we did that as
but
well.
then once everyone dies, you become a hunter as well. So there's one
You've got to
guy,
hunt them down.
left, and everybody's hunting him. And it's
I've
so
been
dense.
that guy. I've been. Oh, it's so
we were-
scary.
we-
Well, that
got the last
time
2
when
minutes.
I had a wee shot at your house, I was the guy that got the last kill. Remember, he's floating about in the water.
Yeah, like we did it, and we were hiding in the bushes.
Was it
What's that
Fibers?
level called?
I can't remember. Oh, Chinatown.
It
Going to
was
Bolton?
Chinatown.
Aye.
We were hiding in the bushes in the corner, and all you could do was everyone around us, and we were just like, "Ah!" And then he was like, I need to go, and I was like, hold, watch the timer going down. Oh, it was amazing.
But it's tense. as hell.
Honestly though, like
I've not really played much of the campaign,
I was
but
just
what
about
I've
to
played.
say that. Pretty much what you're saying is this game is worth the price tag
But
alone
that's the
for
for the
multiplayer.
What I was going to say, I've not played much of the campaign, but I've played probably about 2 hours of it, and what I've played of it's awesome because it's very open lands and you can do a lot of different.
I played the first a section of the first level, so not to drop any spoilers, but it's nothing really major. Like you start off, you get rescued by one of your old teammates, and you've got to go through.
Psycho.
You've got to go through like to get basically escape from the kind of containment you're in,
Yeah.
and straight off the bat, it was just that was awesome.
Also, since it's the Crytek engine, the graphics are just incredible.
Stupidly good.
Even on PS3, the aging system it looks awesome.
The price tag on it is alone worth it for the multiplayer, and again alone worth it for the single player. So you're getting these 2 awesome components in one game.
I have heard
and
though it's only 5 to 6 hours long though.
But
Yeah,
if you
about
get
halfway
that,
through.
But think on it, like the amount of games you buy, like
So
you
many
with
games
Devil
with
May Cry
short
right in front of me.
campaigns.
it's probably 8 hours.
How long did you play that for?
I don't know. It's 20 missions roughly. Do your maths, I can't be bothered.
Like how long is each
It's
mission?
about 10-15 minutes per mission.
Mhm.
No, I mean you're only talking
Yeah,
a couple
you're-
hours. It's not a long
yeah,
game.
Yeah, you're talking about an hour 20. Like if that's what you're saying, 10-15 minutes ago.
There's a lot of cutscenes right enough.
Yeah, so like you're maybe talking about like maybe a 5-6
Yeah,
hour game,
I'd probably say about that.
and you enjoyed that.
Mm.
Sorry,
So,
not
so
right
you're
there.
getting that for Crysis, and then you're getting like a long lasting multiplayer out of it.
Yeah, no.
It's not just like
yeah.
a tied on multiplayer. It's actually a full fleshed out game.
Yeah, and
Aye.
that's awesome. It is, check it out.
Well, I've been playing SimCity.
Did you get on?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Eh,
Obviously, there's the whole debacle.
yeah,
with the servers.
we all know SimCity just did not get off to the smoothest of starts,
It's worse than
and I think
Diablo 3.
3 kind of proved that it's a bit stupid.
I think right. See, to be fair,
Can I just say, but before you go on, the game is really good.
Oh,
The game is really good. Once you got it working,
I
it's a
wouldn't
pretty good game.
not
I'd
said it
say
wouldn't be.
once servers stabilise and everything
Mhm.
is working fine. Well, for me, everything's working fine now. I'd say it's definitely a really good game if you're into the city sim thing.
which I do enjoy.
See, I love the old
It's really good.
SimCity in like Theme Hospital and Theme Park and that, so I'd probably
Mm.
really enjoy it. But I don't know.
The good thing that I like about it, like, well, one thing I suppose, the areas you build in are quite small.
I've seen that.
They're not. They could be doing with being a bit bigger, but you can see why they've done it. It's because your city will specialise in something else,
Mhm.
but you're in a region with other players and you trade between each other,
Mhm.
and that's kind of how it works. So it's more cooperatively based.
Aye.
You know, it's not.
So you pretty much got to
The-
play online to
Yeah,
get full.
basically the single, you can't like have one city that is basically the beast at everything. You need help from others
So-
to basically live.
See, if you didn't
survive.
want to play online though, you played like you made 5 different territories. Could you trade with yourself pretty much?
Yeah, you can also just set up a private region. You can claim every city and you can build every city. You
So
can either,
you're still building a big city then.
yeah, which is why the whole jiggamabobber,
Jiggy Bubba.
the whole online DRM thing. It doesn't have to be played online. You can play
Right.
single player, which is why
I
everybody's
think
kind of
this is. I think this is where my main gripe about this is because you know everybody gave this game such a hard time because the online didn't work right away, and obviously they should have learned by Diablo that their servers weren't good enough. They got pounded at the first start, but after that, Diablo gave a good service, and you could play it online. There was no problems after the first week or so. You could get on it, and I think that's the same with SimCity. And like, people are really bashing it for that. And obviously, again, they should have known. Blah blah blah. We've all been through the
thing is,
conversation.
they did stress test it. Like
that's what their beta was for.
But they did that, and it was working fine. But it's just on launch day, they didn't expect that many people to buy the game, and it pushed even worse.
I think that's the point here. Is I don't see why.
Hindsight's a great thing as well.
I
don't see why people should be hating on it for that. You know what I mean?
No, definitely, yeah.
If the game is good, it started off rocky, but don't hate it for it. If you're enjoying it, you enjoy it. Just give it a break.
If you're paying £40 for a game though, and you're not getting able to play it, it's kind of annoying.
But you're still getting to play it. You're just not getting to play it right away. And I think that's
a lot of people out there that
I think what that is just
it's personal.
Because I agree with you. I agree, but I think it's just the way we think. Some people, it's just we're quite laid back people, so we'll go right. Because I bought it knowing it didn't work, and I went.
And you left it for a week or so, didn't you?
No, only a day or two. I tried to go on the first day, and I was like, I was a wee bit pissed off because I was kind of looking forward to playing it, but I kind of went, right, okay, let's leave it. I'll try a few days down the line, and I did, and it was fine. But I think that's just the way we think. We're laid back. We don't mind.
But
I can see the people paying £40. I want this game. If your game doesn't work, you take that back to the shop.
Especially see if you're only like a SimCity player. If you don't play a lot of games, you buy a game like that. This game's not working. You don't know a lot about PCs because it's supposed to run on every PC. It can run on old PCs. I think it's even previous.
The actual requirements are very low.
It's people that have been playing this game for years that don't really have big PC rigs, don't really end the thing. Like, why can't this game work? I want to play single player. Why can't I play online? And I think that's why it's been getting absolutely slammed on Metacritic because people are just like, I don't get it. Why can't it work?
What I think is, and
people need to chill.
No, what I think is a lot of people on the internet like to troll people, and a lot of people like to complain, and that's the problem right here. It's not a problem. It's not really, because it doesn't matter. But the thing is, right now it's happening is people are complaining because they like to complain.
Aye. The thing is, and
it's working now. It's working now fine, and it's still getting.
They have just announced. I think it was either today or yesterday that they are very close to getting everything perfect.
But the thing is, 5 months down the line, will people complain if the game's good?
No, the game's good. The game's really good. One thing I've been playing, the Final Fantasy Realm Reborn beta.
Ooh, you can't talk about that though, can you?
Go and tell us something.
Talk about it. Just talk about it, man.
Go on, tell us something.
I know you're not supposed to, but see, it's only us two here talking about the game.
Such can you hear what he's saying? All I'm hearing is a beat.
Nah, I don't know what's going on. It's just like he said Final Fantasy 13, it was just silence.
They said 14, 13's been gone. He said Final Fantasy 14, and there was just this massive.
I don't know, buzzing noise.
Oh,
I don't even know where it came from.
Do you know what it is? NDA.
The
NDA will not allow me to talk about this.
What does basketball have?
No matter what I say, it will just beep me out.
That's the NBA.
Oh, NBA. Sorry, right. Okay.
I'll just get beeped out every time I try to say anything. So, guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining myself, Davey,
Gary,
Sarge.
And for our next episode, if you guys have any ideas, any questions for us, just leave them in the comments, or anything you want us to talk about.
Exactly.
Leave a wee comment on this video or podcast or whatever we want to call it, and we'll
catch you guys next
maybe get that in the next episode. So until then, you guys take care.
Good bless.
Goodbye.
Are you ready? The excitement, the action. The stage is set. The players in place. There can be only one winner. 7 players. 6 men. 1 woman. I'm sorry. I thought for too long. Tonight's contenders. Surge, Davey, Gary, Sneaky Mode, Guns, Eva, this evening, Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube.